The console everyone's talking about, the Nintendo Switch 2. Is it really worth it after 2 months? Let's see. This console runs you about $450 US, and I've been playing with this thing for about 2 months now, and I have some features I want to go over with you guys that I like and some that I don't like. Now, starting off with the overall design of this, it is a very large console. I picked up my OLED the other day, and the OLED feels like a 3DS compared to this. Once you play on this thing, you can't really go back into the handheld mode because just the absolute size difference. Like, I have huge hands. This is not a very good comparison. Like, I can hold this comfortably. Joy-Cons, magnetic connections, super smooth. This has not given out at all on me. It's stayed consistent all the time. No magnet failures. Magnet design here, very good. This little thingy has been constantly attached. So our first positive is, well, second positive, just the size of the Joy-Cons too. I like this like matte finish on here. It's smudge resistant, it feels premium, no complaints as far as quality, release buttons, perfectly fine. Buttons are clicky. But when you play games like Mario Kart in this way, this just feels so comfortable. The old Switch, I could not even like fit my one hand. It was like this, but this extra room right here really like gives you an edge when playing with the Joy-Cons detached. Another great thing about the Switch 2 is, if you turn around back here, this kickstand is a lot bigger, sturdier, and like more swivelable than the Switch 1. Now, I do like the OLED style stand better because the OLED, at least it has like all of this that pops out, and this only has the cutout. But as far as it's not coming anywhere. This is all feels solid. Same hard plastic metal that is like the rest of the Switch. You get your fans up here. Do a okay job keeping the system cool, especially in docked mode, which is another thing I'll get to in a second. USB-C down here, super fast USB-C. One very good feature I do like is the ability to charge right here while playing, because you can just set it down and charge from up here, which is a very nice addition. As far as hardware, that's pretty much it for the console. I'm going to put it inside the dock here just to get another thing. So the dock, if I swivel it around back for you guys, same thing as the Switch 1. You have to take off this cover on the back to access the internals. Now you'll find your HDMI cable and USB-C cable, but they've built in a fan compartment right here to help with the docked mode performance. I am pleasant to report that this thing can in fact run Madden 26. I don't really know, like, that's a big shock for me. It does have its limitations, frame drops, even in the docked mode, frame drops, very apparent. Like in those big intensive cutscenes where they render the entire stadium and all the fans, and then some brief moments when you're selecting your plays. But other than that, it does handle Madden. I was able to record, I was able to play Madden as normal, and everything else ran pretty smoothly. One other thing to note, HDMI exactly the same as the other ones, not any really speed improvements or anything. I will touch on the Pro Controller a little bit here because why not include it in a review. Now, this Pro Controller, a lot of people say it's better than the Switch 1. I have to agree. No stick drift yet. Grips are comfortable. I do miss that texture, but this is just like the matte feel, just like the Switch itself. The white up here, pretty interesting design choice, but all the buttons feel nice. USB-C up here as well. You have your useless button, capture button, Screenshot home, plus minus, everything. D-pad's clicky. These buttons are clicky. It's nice, it's ergonomic, good to hold. There are new back paddles as well back here, so that's always good. Oh, and a headphone jack, I didn't even realize that. So, overall, pretty good Switch controller. Hardware, very good upgrade over to Switch 1. The OLED screen's a downgrade. Everything else about this, I'd say Switch 2 takes. It's just a better console, faster processing, better graphics when docked, which is interesting. It can run Fortnite at not like potato brick graphics, and Donkey Kong Bonanza actually runs really well. It's a beautiful game too. Beautiful visuals, beautiful cutscenes, and it can hold steady frame rates on that. So everything is going really well for the Switch 2 in my opinion. This is by far my favorite console right now, over PS5 and Xbox Series X. I know the performance isn't quite there, but being able to have all this power and something that you can take on the go. And one thing I get a lot from people is how big this thing is. Like, they don't expect it to be this big, but it is pretty big. It's a great size. So my final notes, if you are a bigger guy like me, have bigger hands, definitely worth the upgrade. If you have a Switch 1, upgrade. If you have an OLED, maybe consider it. I'll wait for some more Nintendo titles to come out on here because the selection is pretty limited. But there will be more titles on the way soon, I'm sure. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a great game. I love playing it. I'd say it's worth getting just for Donkey Kong. That's probably like a top 5 Switch game for me right now. It's really nice. Reminds me of Odyssey a lot. So if you like Odyssey, you'll definitely like Bonanza. That is pretty much it for me. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, see you next time.